Last time we met, it was shortly after Mike Brown was killed in August, and now we're meeting again shortly after the no indictment from the grand jury. How are you all feeling? What's going through your mind right now?
I told you.
Yeah, we knew. We already knew, but it still hurt my feelings that it was no indictment. It's not worth going to trial.
I have no hate in my heart for anybody, but at this point, like, I'm so pissed and I'm so fed up that it's like I can't take it anymore. Like, I really can't take the stuff that's going on in St. Louis. Like, I can't. I can't.
People just shouldn't be afraid of the police, you know, and the police shouldn't, you know, I'm not telling them to not protect themselves. Obviously, you know, it's a dangerous job, and I have family members that's policemen. I understand it, but over general consensus, it's not an amicable relationship.
Wednesday is when it really hit me. Like, I just saw different videos of like police brutality against people, and we were driving to the grocery store to go get some things for Thanksgiving, and I just broke down and started crying because it was like all of this stuff just like really hit me hard. Like, this is really happening, and there's nothing we can do about it. From that moment on Wednesday, I felt like I can't really enjoy my life if I'm not putting something towards the fight. Like, I can't enjoy the job that I have. I can't enjoy the new car that I have. Like, I can't enjoy any of that without feeling like I put something towards the fight.
And what is the fight?
It's so broad. Like, it's so many things. It's mass incarceration. It's structural racism. It's police brutality. It's government accountability. It's a lot of things, and then we have to figure out, you know, which thing we want to get to first.
What's the point of shutting down malls?
Money talks. It's like how we're going to get them to listen.
That's why they don't care about most of our communities, because we don't have a lot of money, so they don't really care about what happens to us half the time. But if you mess with money in Clayton and Ladue and Chesterfield, then they might start to listen.
It's not business as usual. That's how people want us to go about it, because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to say, okay, this happened, the system works, it's business as usual, Black Friday. No.
So it's like, yeah, it's an inconvenience. It's a first world problem we're dealing with because you can't shop today.
What about to those that criticize that there are people who work paycheck to paycheck?
I'm one of those people.
And
I'm one of those people, and I might not be able to pay my cell phone bill, but some stuff is more important. When we talk about Mike Brown, it's about all of that. Like, it's even about the schools and about how we still have those issues going on. And
well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that disparity of education. How important of a role does that play?
The most.
It starts from school.
Yeah,
it starts from
our
school.
neighborhoods and our schools.
I shouldn't be an anomaly because I could read and write. In 2014 in America, where I'm from, being average is making it. You know what I mean? Because everybody's just struggling, just getting by and struggling and getting by until we die. That's all people are doing on my side of town.
Let me ask you this, and like put the onus on you. You all are, you know, successful, young adults that have great futures ahead of you. Do you have a responsibility? Do you feel like there's something you can do for those younger generations who don't have role models of people that look like them?
It's definitely a responsibility, just reaching out and just talking to them.
Before I got to where I am, I didn't know anybody who took my path. All the people that I know are like the oldest people that I know who really like walked the same path as me. That's not like, wasn't like my grandparents' age. They might be like 35, right. But that's not old.
Well, so like, you know how important it is for, you know, a 13-year-old
and like
young black kid to see you,
to talk to you,
so that's
what I'm saying. I can't go hide.
I'm hearing that possibly we've created more of a divide between blacks and whites in St. Louis.
It's not creating a divide if it's already there.
Right, but is it worse? Is it we taking steps backwards?
Because people, I rather they tell me. So now that I see how people feel, I like that better. Thank you.
At least it's out in the open.
At least it's out in the open.
I don't know, like people, like when we went out, I've been a couple places, and you could just feel like a couple of days after, I felt people looking at me.
Yeah.
You could feel people's energy. You know what I mean? Like, you could feel it. Like, you could look at people and kind of see almost how they feel about it.
When you see white people, what do you think?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Lately this week, because I work in a few upscale environments, so the white people I look at lately, like the past few weeks, is what do you think of me? Are you racist?
I think that's what it is.
Are you judging me? You know, are you looking right through me, or are you looking at me as a person, or do you just see me as just something else?
I mean, people just gotta care. That's what it comes down to.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about people, I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about not just racist white people, angry black people, people in general. When you look at another person, you have to care.
And see
You know
a
what I
human
mean?
being.
I know when this first happened, at least for me personally, it was hard for me to find a place. Like, what role do I play as a young female, as a daughter, as a Mexican American, as a student? What role do I play in this fight? And I find it just by speaking up, by having this dialogue with other people of different backgrounds. I haven't given up on individuals. I like to have that dialogue, even though we may not agree. For a moment in time, you were listening to what I'm saying and what I'm feeling, and
vice versa.
And vice versa.
Let's end with what has made you smile, or what has made you feel good? What has been something throughout this process since, let's say since last Monday?
I guess what has come out of all of this is definitely unity, because people are actually coming together now and accomplishing things.
That we've awakened the sleeping giant, that people are talking about this, that there is national coverage, that there is people sitting around the table and actually looking, is there a race issue? Is there a police brutality issue? Is there a world issue? America is not necessarily as perfect as it is painted out to be. So I think that even though a lot of negativity has come from it, a lot of media coverage that isn't so positive has come out of it, I believe that we are moving towards something good throughout all this ugliness. I believe that discussion is the beginning of it.
Change gonna come.